All right. Uh, Welcome back to another Raw Metal developer stream uh,
Hello.
for March 2023. We just got back from PAX, which was crazy and a lot of fun. Yes, hello.
Yeah, PAX was packed.
PAX was pretty packed, and it was really crazy meeting so many people and having so many people come and try out the game. Um, Definitely got a lot of great feedback. It was a ton of fun. Had to run a few patches on site, but Zach took
Yeah,
care of
that was a lot of fun.
that.
Like the first day we were showing stuff off, started noticing some issues, so I had to go find a place with an outlet that I could sit down and fix things, which was harder than you might imagine
Yeah,
to find
yeah,
somewhere to sit that had an open electrical outlet.
yeah, exactly. But yeah, also it was just great seeing like all sorts of other indie games and stuff, like that you could try out there. I know that one that I've been addicted to, and that both Zach and I have bought since we like pretty much right as we got back from the convention was Dome Keeper.
Yeah, shout
That
out
one
to
is
Dome Keeper.
shout out to Dome Keeper.
I almost called it Hole Keeper, but it's Dome Keeper. But you
That's a
you do
different game.
also have a hole that you dig, so
Yeah, and you have to keep that as well. So,
yeah.
but in any case, yeah, we're gonna be showing off some new stuff. We got some more concept art. Um, and yeah, let me. So this is so we're starting to work on the hideout now, and we had to start coming up with okay, well, what does Scav's hideout look like? And so we started talking. I was like, I think he should be in some sort of broken down construction vehicle, and that's where he's sort of made his hideout, sort of some far out part of the base in like a worn down uh, vehicle. And so Zach started coming up with some designs for Pavel, our 3D artist, to work on, so that we can make sure it gets all the components right and everything. Because we love our mechanical details, and God, is it hard to design?
Yeah, so this was a very interesting process because I am by no means experienced in mechanical design. Um, I so at first I was like, can we even design a like a piece of construction equipment that's like big enough to fit all of Scav's gear in and not look super cramped? Obviously, we wanted to be a little cramped, but I was just thinking about like bulldozers and backhoes and stuff that I see around, and I'm like, those are tiny. So I was doing some research, and there I kind of just forgot that there are like really, really big construction vehicles. Um,
Yeah, some
like,
some really massive ones.
yeah, if you want to have a fun time, look up. I think it was Bagger 293 is like the largest construction vehicle or largest vehicle period.
Yeah,
Um,
largest land vehicle. Yeah,
yeah, it's
it's
crazy.
it when you look at a picture of it and you're like, I didn't realize something like this existed, let alone functions.
Yeah, uh, but that Scav's hideout is not that big. That one's too big. So we went with something a bit smaller, a bit more reasonable.
Yeah.
Um,
I've just been
are
informed
you are
that.
you meant to be streaming? Because I do not see anything.
Oh, yeah, I have not been streaming. I've been recording, but I have not been streaming yet. Well, oops. Yeah.
Yeah.
So here's the concept art. Um, and I have just been informed that deadly Discord members cannot see the Patreon section.
Okay. That would be an issue.
That would be an issue. Me, I'm not experienced in
DM
Discord
says
stuff.
looks like they can now.
Okay, cool. All right.
I hope
Sweet.
that that's true.
Yeah. All right. So, Yeah, so that's that. Um, yeah, Zach, by the end of this, you're gonna be like a certified mecha artist, and you could draw like fucking
I guess so.
Gundams and stuff. So
I
we're
gotta dig
working on
that
the
out.
interior. We're working on the interior of it. So the idea behind the current, nothing's set in stone yet, but the current plan for how your hideout works is this will be the menu basically, where it's sort of a 3D environment. You don't walk around this as like as a character. You just sort of, there will still be a menu with UI elements, but it'll show different parts of this room as you go into like different parts of the menu. And as you start loading out for a run, it will show basically a gearing up sequence for Scav with whatever gear pieces you're starting to put on and choose between. So we wanted a cool like lived in environment for Scav to use, and there's we wanted to put a lot of little details in here to give it some environmental storytelling. Um, but yeah, so Zach came up with this, and we tossed the idea around a little bit, and yeah, so this is sort of what we're looking at. If you've seen the film, the little guys there, um, and yeah, so this is sort of the work in progress of the hideout.
Details.
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 Yes, thank you. That's what goes through my head every time I say the word details.
Me too.
You're welcome, Zach. So, yeah, and so here we're trying to flesh out the exterior. Uh, so we're sort of trying to also figure out what we want the surface of the planet to look like. Because we're kind of flipping between making it this sort of mountainy, rocky thing that you'd expect, like, you know, like the moon surface or whatever to look like, or just completely flat, like salt lake basin sort of environment.
Yeah.
And I think we might be going for that sort of aesthetic
Yeah.
more.
For this design, I went sort of in the middle where we're
Okay.
clearly in like a sort of salt flats esque area that's just had a bit dug out. This is like an abandoned mining site. Um, and then like some rocky like mountains in the distance, perhaps.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Um. Yeah. All right. I think that's it for the concept art, but we have some more stuff to show off. Mainly, the boss that we teased before, and it is a boss.
It's a big reveal.
It's a big reveal.
Nobody
You can
saw
see my desktop wallpaper. Uh, let's see. Oh wait, no, I was just sharing the window. That was working, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm just gonna share my whole screen to make this easier. Oh God, which one is it? Never mind. Let's do this. Yeah. All right. So, so this is he. Uh, this is the first boss that you will encounter in the game. So as you might know, the game is going to be split up into three sort of regions or layers, as we call them. Where the first layer at like the upper crust is where you find like, you know, the construction mining sort of typical mining tunnel sort of aesthetic, and then at the bottom of that is going to be the security headquarters, and you're going to fight this guy. He's got a big old pickaxe, and actually got an idle animation here. And that pickaxe actually does like extend, it like fold up and retract. Actually, let me see if I can do it. I believe I can. Yeah. So you can thank Pavel's rigging skills for that. So he can like fold it up and put it on his backpack and stuff like that. But yeah, so we've got this guy. Obviously he is textured, but he's not going to look exactly like this because it's just a Maya preview. He's going to have obviously the same. He's probably going to look a lot better in the cell shading style of the game. And then we can load up maybe one of his attacks.
Let's see some cool animations.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So we got this move. And a lot of these moves will chain into each other. And especially when you, as you fight him, when you get to his second phase, he'll start chaining more and more moves together. So that's sort of a slow startup move. And then we got a good old jab. So that is a much faster move, so you gotta watch out for that one. This one was a lot harder to animate, but I think I'm pretty happy with how it's turned out. This is a 2-hit spin move. So that's going to be very nasty. We're figuring out how we want to balance stuff like this, because by default you only have 3 hit points, so we don't want him to just be able to kill you immediately. But, you know, we're talking about iframes and, like, what moves deal damage and which just knock you back, stuff like that.
Hey, can we, when you encounter this guy, he's going to be, like, in a room and you walk in, right? Like, what if we just have him doing that jab animation and he's, like, mining?
Dude, that would be kind of insane. He's not using this pickaxe, actually. He's just using the Minecraft diamond pickaxe. Yeah, exactly. What other cool things do we... Oh yeah, we got one more attack animation that is ready to show off. This is a follow-up to the first one, which is why he's starting in this pose. Sort of an uppercut. And that will launch you. And then he'll follow up with the jab. Or at least that's the current plan. If we feel like that would be good for the gameplay.
I can't wait to get destroyed by this guy.
This guy is going to absolutely destroy us. We also still need a voice actor for this character. So right now he's probably just going to use the guard voice. I think that's going to do it for the boss.
Yep.
But yeah, so that's this guy.
Yeah, we're currently in the process of getting all his stuff implemented and figuring out how to connect up the different attacks in game.
Yeah. All right. So last thing we got to show you is Pavel's been working on some new props for the second area. Have we showed off this?
The blue zone.
Have we showed off the blue zone yet?
We did not. I don't believe so.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No. Yeah. So this is the second layer. This is what you'll see beyond the first layer after you beat that boss. So this is sort of a water cave type area that has these strange alien plants growing in it. And these in particular seem to be of great focus for the corporation. So yeah, world premiere, exactly. So you'll find out more about what's going on down here at a later time. But we have these big old goo vats.
Goovat, goovat, goovat.
Goo vat. Which is a pretty nice shader on there. I like it. But yeah, so this is the second layer. I think it's a nice, refreshing color palette. Oh, we got some new screen effects as well from Paul.
I haven't even seen that.
Yeah,
yet.
I haven't taken a close
nice.
look at this. That's really nice, actually. Orf. All right. Oh, another Guvat. Okay, yeah, I think that about does it. You can see the layout of the level here. It's a lot more organic, less rectangular tunnels and more like
Yeah.
naturally formed caves.
The idea is like layer one was dug out manually by the corporation, and then this is like an organically formed cave they stumbled into.
Yeah. All right. That's about it in terms of stuff we can like show. But
Yeah, and then we've got some new stuff that will be seen in game.
yeah, exactly. We got yeah, like the new gear. Let me see if I can.
Yeah, most of the changes to the game since last month have been new gear. We now have 50 different pieces of gear in the game, um, which is a lot. It's pretty good.
Real quick, Zach, is it
Yep.
0.3.6? Is that the
Yeah.
latest? Okay.
Yeah, we've got a bunch of new gear. We have there's been a lot of bug fixes, which is always great, and a couple changes to the tutorial level that make a few things more clear. Overall, not like there haven't been a ton of changes or additions, but the game has just become like generally better.
Yeah.
So yeah, there might not be too much visible stuff, but we'll go over what we can when it pops up.
All right. Oh, virus and threat protection. What'd you do, Zach?
Nothing, I swear.
Is this a virus and or threat? Uh.
Oh yeah, that's there.
All right. Yeah. So this is the PAX build. So we got. This is basically what we were showing to people. On the floor. People really liked. Top two pieces of feedback were. The style is really cool, and I can't parry, which is
Yeah,
first awesome. Second, yeah, because we still haven't been properly indicating the parry timing yet. Because the parrying is meant to be very hard, but
it, yeah.
there's also the flash of the swing when they go to attack you, which doesn't properly indicate when you're actually supposed to.
Well, it was interesting to see. I never expected people would think that that was the parry timing.
Yeah, several
and,
people did though apparently.
yeah, a lot of people did. It seems like so. There were a few people who played the game who were like fans of character action games, and they talked to me about it. And those people did not associate the flash with parry timing. Which makes sense because that idea of having there be like a little twinkle on the attack, it's kind of cribbed from Bayonetta of like, here's just a thing, like an extra indicator of when an attack's coming. Because, the lighting is dark, sometimes you might not see the animation start up. So it's nice to have a little indicator to make your timing more consistent. But then a lot of people also were like trying to parry at that time. I was like, no.
Oh,
So I don't
also
know.
we have.
I think it would be nice to still have that as like an indicator of like an attack's coming a little earlier, since the parry timing is so late.
Yeah.
But maybe also having an additional like smaller flash when you should parry would be good.
I would agree. I do like how fast the parry is. I think we should keep the animation the same because I like the nerve-wrackingly close timing it is to actually getting hit. You have
Yeah,
to
me
wait
too.
really long to do it. But we should have some sort of clear-cut indicator of it. But also, we have Scav voice acting now.
Oh yeah. That is a new thing.
Where the hell did you come from?
Which, also, if you are injured, specifically when you're at 1 HP, you will, the voice lines will change to more desperate sounding lines.
Damn it. Huh? Oh, come on.
Which I should try to show off if I stop killing everyone.
Yeah, you're too good at the game.
Yeah, apparently. Adding a muffled effect. Yeah, so what happened was, when I did the short film, I literally just recorded all my lines into a cup. And that worked pretty well. But when I went to record for the game, I did not have a cup on hand. So I just recorded them, because it's probably better to have it dry anyway. And then I tried to figure out how to do a sort of gas mask effect. And there was no easy solution right away that I could do, so it's something I still have to do. But yes, there will be an effect, because right now it just sounds like a guy. I'm just gonna leave this right here.
You caught me off guard, you
Prevented him from swearing. That's funny.
I'm keeping it PG.
Yeah, there's no option in the game to like turn off swears, but you can if you like if you're like a parent and you
kill
want to
them.
play it around your kids, you can just like be really good,
Yeah.
and you can interrupt their voice lines.
Yeah.
Nice, you got the expensive shoes.
I got the expensive shoes. Improve my luck. I'll upgrade those as much as I can. Oh yeah, they are very expensive to upgrade.
Who are you?
Oh yeah, so I can show you the alternate voice lines.
Now he's
Well, I
mad.
only did like 2 of them. Caught me off guard, you cunt. Oh, everything. I'm glad you like the voice lines. I might have to re-record a couple of them, but we think that it adds a bit of intensity to when you're about to. It's the same voice lines, yeah. For 3 to 2, it's the same voice lines. It's just different ones for when you're about to die. Dodge distance. Okay, four levels down.
Where the hell do you come from?
Yeah. Gotta go to the other levels to show those off.
Yeah.
Let's see how far I can dodge. That is considerable. All
Yeah,
right.
personally, I've been enjoying dodge-focused builds quite a bit.
Yeah.
I think that and like super armor stuff is really fun.
Yeah, for sure. One person, not a lot of people got to engage with the gear system all that much, just because, like, it requires a more time investment than people would typically invest on, you know, at PAX. Oh, it looks like there's no light reaching for this fight. I must have fixed that 1,000 times, but it's still not
Oh,
working.
no, I think I know why that's happening. Or maybe not. I don't know. But
I
those
think- well,
lights...
it was happening before because I rotated the light, and for some reason it reset the light region to where it was or something.
There is a bug with these lights because they're inside the collision boxes for the drills or whatever those are. So you can't target them.
Right. But the people who did engage with the gear system, some of them came up with some pretty crazy builds. Oh. Keep it against that wall. Yeah, if you get good at like counting your moves, then you can do what I just did there, which is you can kick him into the wall with a quick kick, and then use 2 more moves, and then you're set up to do another one of those as soon as he comes back off of the wall. Where is that key card? I'm just now realizing how difficult it is to be a streamer, having to look at chat and pay attention to the game at the same time. I'm just gonna do all these. Wow. We're also gonna... Oh shit.
Oh, well,
Oh boy.
I thought you had that one, but...
There's actually no lights in this room. Cameras are infrared, so it'd still be able to see you, but... Oh my god.
Yeah, I guess if there's any place to get caught in combat, this is an okay one.
Yeah, doesn't mean I was any better off for it, though.
Well, you've made a terrible mistake.
Yeah. I'm gonna bring in all the broken gear. And then try to repair it.
That'll be fun.
Yeah. One of those, and all the money.
£1 away from being encumbered.
Can you imagine how big streamers handle a wave of words scrolling past the speed of light? Yeah, we only have 1 person in chat right now. And even then, I'm like... But I guess when you're like an actual streamer, it's like you only need to get the general idea of what chat is saying rather than worry about every single message. Oh, I was too late.
Perfectly timed to show off that one bug, though.
Yeah. If you tase a guard right as the cutscene starts, it will break the animation. Just gonna creep up on this guy.
What?
Yeah, at least it didn't break the game. We've been slowly eliminating all of the actual game-breaking bugs lately. There are still 2 major ones, but they're pretty uncommon. And hopefully we'll figure out what's causing those within the next month. One of them I've got a good idea of what the problem is. That was risky.
Yeah, the 1 HP parry. See, guys, it's possible.
You're like out here trying to show off parts of the game people haven't seen before, and also being at 1 HP parrying. Really risking it.
Yeah. Warhead
Warhead
gauntlets. All right, that's something we want to show off. So these, they're not. Oh, the level 2 and not broken. So these
Nice.
Will buff the hell out of your running punch damage. And by the way, yes, you can do running attacks, but people don't realize that because they don't realize they can sprint in combat. It'll buff your running attacks, but they also damage you. So that's quite fun. Yeah, let's scrap those guys. Okay, so whenever I'm doing this, I like to look at the downside and which one is worse, and then repair that first. I think the critical strike ones had the worst downside. Guard detection speed is pretty bad. Volume for movement. Let's just repair that. I think we can afford all of it, actually. Yeah. Oh, that one was really cheap. Let's upgrade. Let's upgrade. Oh, we can't upgrade the sneak attack range because that's kind of busted. Let's. Oh wow. Oh shit.
Nice.
I got some nice rolls from that. Riot armor.
Yeah, I don't know if
very fun.
I don't know if we got a chance to show that off last stream, but
I think
we did.
But we can recap.
Yeah, there's a chance for most gear that when you upgrade it, it'll either take one off the weight of it or add an armor point.
Let's see if I can get this. Oh, nice. Except that now I blocked myself in.
You can dodge over it.
Yeah. Well, if I were actually in light, I could.
Lucky shot.
Lucky shot. Oh god, I go so fast. Oh yeah, so you can see the effect of the sneak attack range.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
What the hell?
The dynamic of music. Oh yes. Thank you. That is something else we fixed. There was a bug where the combat music just wouldn't play sometimes.
Yeah,
So
it would like
that's fixed
transition
now.
back to stealth, and then when you go into combat, it would stay in stealth, and it would just be like the most chill brawl ever.
Lo-fi fight to
Oh, I
to
hit
die
the wrong
to.
button. Fuck.
Oh yeah, we should we'll have at least one like new piece of music to show off. Probably be posted in this month's blog post.
The room is very small. You'll never catch me. Oh, yo, that was great. The RNG. Ooh, lead gauntlets. Oh, man. So these are just... They buff up your punch damage a lot, but they are also just incredibly heavy. I'm probably going to scrap those. Upgrade the riot armor a bit more. Multi-threat targeting system. What is that? That's the.
Pretty good.
Oh yeah, parry window per enemy in combat. I do like the sneak attack range though. I'll hold on to that though. I forget. Did we make certain pieces of gear rarer than others?
No, they're all the same for now.
Alright, let's descend once more, and then we will find ourselves in the blue zone. It's not called the blue zone. But
I like calling it the blue zone.
yeah.
I don't remember what it is actually called.
It is the Mitric Undergrowth. We had to change the name a few times as we were rewriting the lore. Oh.
That's what gamers will call it. Yeah,
Blue zone.
I
Oh.
hope so.
Oh.
Yo! That thing is spinning.
Do you think if I knock him back into it, it'll trigger?
Yeah, I think so. You might have to launch him.
Oh, damn it. Oh, I just killed him. Exploit. Oh! Yo.
Nice. The floating tear module moment.
Yeah, that's gonna do the amount of like out of bounds tech. If we don't get on our A game with the collider fixes, there's gonna be so much out of bounds tech in this game.
I'm not sure what that was. I'm guessing that the minecart doesn't have the right tags or
vibing.
the right layer.
I'm realizing that I have a lot of taser darts, so I'm just.
Oh my god,
I
you're
can't take
12.
that one out. Oh, someone triggered the trap.
Hey, you're not one of us.
Lamau.
You're not for them.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's alright, I have 8 flashbangs. Whoa. Okay, that's another bug. Alright, yeah, we got a broken man. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Alright. Oh, come on. I'm bad.
Well, at least you got to the level.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like every time you play, you like find all the bugs every time.
Yeah.
Like
That's
all
my-
of those
that's my
bugs
talent.
that we've seen today, they showed up like all of those showed up maybe like twice or 3 times during PAX,
Uh-huh.
which is really funny.
I'm poor.
Not to say that they're not important. They will all be fixed at some point.
Yes. Alright. It's time to speedrun this.
What the hell? There's someone in here.
Ooh, mechanics headgear. It's a fun one. Yeah, talking about the running attacks, like that was really funny. This one person at PAX like found the running kick, and he did it, and he was like, "Yo, how did I do that slide attack? That was sick." I think he was one of the 3 people that used the running attack.
Yeah. There was someone who just held down the sprint button the entire time he was fighting and didn't realize why he was only doing one move.
That's funny. Honestly, most of the people, well, maybe not most, but a lot of people I saw just didn't sprint like at all.
Yeah.
They would start getting
I think
chased
they
and just
forgot that they
walk
could
around.
do that.
Yeah.
Sir?
Where did he go? Oh yeah, the guard AI has been improved a bit in combat. That's another thing. So they should like actually strafe you more and not just like walk up to you and then wiggle around. We're also working on implementing like basically letting the guards run up to you in combat if you're like avoiding them for too long. So you can't just walk in a circle.
Oh man, mechanics headgear is pretty based, huh? Oh, and I
Yeah.
have the light armor. That's a good synergy. Let's...
Yeah, I'm thinking, I think I was telling you this at PAX, but like a really cool build is mechanics headgear, which repairs an armor point if you finish combat perfectly, like without taking damage, and you get a raw combo. And then combine that with like something that has some armor on it, and either super armor or like the warhead pieces that do like increase your damage but damage yourself. Because then you can basically use up your armor during combat, and then you repair it.
Yeah. It's kind of fun discovering these builds after we've made the oh my god. Go that way. Go away.
Yeah, after we've like made all the gear, it's like I
going
think
to do this.
the way we designed it was pretty good of just coming up with effects and
Yeah. Because we designed things around synergies we didn't want. like being able to, like, I don't know, buff your damage to an insane degree or like stuff like that. But after we like blacklisted any busted builds, it kind of just left room for whatever things you can come up with while you're playing. Alright, I'm going to remove you.
That looks like I'm out of backup. Yeah.
Pranked. I got 6 Grimmite. Make sure I don't step on that. Oh god, where is it?
Sorry about that.
Is it right behind me? Where did I put that thing?
Right behind me, isn't he?
He's right behind me, isn't he?
I don't know where I went.
Oh, I think I went to the other side of the room, actually.
That shouldn't happen anymore, but it looks like it did.
Shut the fuck up. Oh, I'm out of, there we go.
Your hubris used
I
all
realized.
of your taser darts.
Okay, let me, oh no, I can't show it off. I was like, oh, let me show what the mechanics take here. I'm like, but then if I get hit, it won't work anyway.
That is the one downside. You can like get hit,
Ooh,
but
I got
then
a high
you
force
do
launch.
get perfect combat on your next encounter.
And a Scrapper's Mask. So the Scrapper's Mask is even funnier. Instead of taking damage, it'll break a random piece of gear that you're wearing. And then if all of your gear is broken, then it will just start dealing damage to you. I think I'm going to scrap that. I'll scrap the Scrapper's Mask.
Pretty based, because it basically gives you 4 extra hit points, but you could also like get hit during combat, and then suddenly all your attacks are like way slower.
Uh-huh. Wait, why does he have so little health? Oh, because I terramodded him earlier. He's back.
Goofy pose.
Yeah. Descend. Should we show off the elevator things out?
Yeah, if you want to.
Sure.
2 sneak attacks and insanity lowers his health even more. Yeah. They'll always reduce their max health to half of what it currently is. Although, there is gear that makes sneak attacks do even more damage, which is pretty funny. I had a couple people ask me at PAX, like, is there a way to do a stealth kill, or can you like basically choose to focus only on stealth or only on combat? And while you can't really focus entirely on stealth because of the bosses, within the main levels you pretty much can with the right build. There's a lot of stuff you can use to like.
Oh, not again!
No. Well, why? Okay, Corey, you got one more bug to find. If you can get the interactables to stop working today, you will have showed off all of the known bugs, I think.
Oh my god.
But yeah, I think a lot of the equipment like basically lets you choose your not necessarily your level of difficulty, but like how far you want to lean the stealth of combat.
I'm starting to get a little chunky. Alright, I did that the wrong way. Huh. Oh, thank God he was the only one in the room. Pull my out.
Nice.
So if you... Oh, I have too many items, I'm just looking at really slow. Oh. I got both of them.
Nice. Oh, and in case you're wondering, this second layer will have separate music. We're just
Right.
I haven't made it yet.
Right. Zach, is there anything else you want to talk about regarding PAX? So it's such a huge event, but I can't think of a whole lot to.
I mean, there was a lot
haven't already.
that happened, but it was also like such a blur, you know?
Yeah. Let's see if it. So, for anyone who, I mean, the only person watching the stream right now, this was his idea, this Easter egg I'm about to show off. But for anyone who hasn't seen this yet, you, I mean, you know, you've been warned. If you wanna discover for yourself, it may or may not happen. Uh-oh.
So yes, when you're escaping in the elevator, if you want to end your run early, it'll start going up, and it'll basically go through all the floors you've already done, and there's a chance on each floor that the elevator will, well, get stopped by some guards, and you'll have to fight.
Oh no!
And if that happens, you unfortunately
Yeah, right at the end you
meet
lose
the same and
everything.
And there is I'll just say that there is a way to influence the likelihood of
Yeah,
guards showing up in the
it's not
elevator.
completely random. Ugh.
Of curiosity, what happens when you use a tear module in the elevator?
I think
I don't remember.
in the final game, I think it will probably just. Oh man, what if you use it on yourself? I was thinking it would just kill the guards, but
Yeah, I believe that I did make it so if you're in elevator combat and you use one on a guard, it does just remove them from combat. Works the same as if you just killed them. I'm not sure if I made it so that if you use it on yourself, it like just puts you somewhere random in the elevator, but that's probably what it should do.
probably either that or put you back on the floor you tried to escape from. But that would make less sense, probably.
That would not work very well. We could,
because it's already unloaded it. Yeah.
Yeah, we can have it teleport you somewhere random on the floor that's currently loaded, I suppose, but I don't know.
It would be a little wacky.
That would be bad because that means that you can go to previous floors,
Right.
that you've already passed.
It'll probably just teleport you
you're
to
not
the other side of
supposed
the
to do that.
elevator or something.
Yeah, it kind of acts as a funny dodge.
Teleport someone into the wall.
But currently, when you're going down in the elevator,
We could. Okay, hang on.
it will work, I think.
We could just make it a like a kill state and just if you use it on yourself, you just fall down the elevator shaft.
Okay, that would be really funny,
That would
but
be
that would be also really mean.
Yeah.
Imagine it would just teleport you to the other side of the elevator. Yeah, yeah, I think
Yeah.
that's probably the best idea.
Just cuts to a shot of you like you teleports you and you're like floating above the elevator shaft. You just like look down and like,
It cuts to you like floating in space. So like special bad end.
Yeah.
All of your
It
items are
wipes your
lost
save.
in space instead of being sent to the contraband
Yeah.
station.
Liam, literally that's what was going through my head.
Corey, are you aware that this eye catcher, when it like the very first shot in it has the cursor visible?
I'm not aware of that. Hang on.
It's only
First
for like a
shot?
split second, so you can't see it if you reload the thing because it fades in.
Oh, I see. That was
But
pointed out to me before, but
Pavel noticed it since we had them on for so long.
yeah.
Whenever it would loop, it would just be like, "Oh,
Yeah, this is an old eye
there's
catching.
the cursor."
It also
Yeah, you
tells
can
us
tell
that-
because it doesn't have the the new like model and textures for this level,
Yeah.
and also it has that the little scene of Scab kicking the guard on the electromagnet.
Right.
You cannot do that anymore.
I'm curious about this cursor now.
I think it's soon.
Truly a riveting stream. You can tell we're
Yeah.
just so prepared for this.
Here we
and
go.
Just
Did you see it?
no.
It was there. It's like right in the center.
Yeah. Oh yeah, but I was looking at like the corners and stuff. What else is there to show off?
I don't know. We might not have anything else.
Yeah.
We are approaching that 1 hour mark.
Right, yeah. Obviously this is like we had less prep time and less time to work since we've been gearing up for PAX this whole time. But I think it was worth it cuz we met so many cool people and yeah, it was just a lot of fun.
Yeah, we met cool people. We got a lot of good feedback. We fixed a bunch of bugs.
Yeah.
And also like made the tutorial better.
We made about 250 business cards. I don't know why I said about. We made 250 business cards, and they were all gone in a day and a half.
Yeah.
It was a 4-day event, and after the first day, it was like, oh man, everyone keeps asking for business cards. We should like print some. And there's like an overnight business card service or whatever where you just print them, and we did that and had them out. Like James went to go get them. He had to walk for like 40 minutes round trip through Boston to get the business cards, and then plonked them down on the table middle of the afternoon on Friday, and they were done like a day later.
Yeah. I think like realistically, I think we had like probably 400 to 500 people try the game.
That is a reasonable estimate. Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's always awesome to see people play the game, and it was like even more awesome to see people like to see gamers play the game.
Yeah, exactly.
A lot of the events that we've done in the past, like a lot of the people who've played the game have not really been like super into games.
Yeah, they're either like friends of ours or like people at like general events or something like that. Like,
yeah.
Either college related stuff or like local things. So this
Which
is the
is
first time
fine,
we've, yeah,
but-
exactly. This is the first time we've brought something to like a like gaming related event.
Yeah. So I mean, seeing people who are like familiar with the sorts of games that we're taking inspiration from play the game and like really enjoy it and like get a feel for it pretty quickly was really cool.
Yeah. I think the coolest thing was, like, later on in the event, overhearing people talking about our game, like elsewhere, or like as they walk by, or them bringing their friends back. It's just like, I was here yesterday and I had to tell all my friends about it, and now they're here and I'm gonna show them. It was cool. But they were all pretty based and gave a lot of cool feedback.
Yeah, if anybody is watching the VOD post PAX who came up to our booth and tried the game, thank you.
You are
very appreciative.
Cool. And thank you for deciding to support us after seeing just a couple of dudes at a booth scrambling around to get their game to work.
A couple of goblins.
A couple little goblins who clearly have no like people experience.
Yeah, so speaking of PAX, we're gonna have like a vlog video type of thing coming out at some point soon. Won't be anything super big, just some fun footage of us going around and getting to see Austin, getting to do stuff at PAX. And then sorry, go ahead.
Pavel brought his like 90s camcorder, so some sections of that are gonna be in glorious 480p.
So beautiful.
Very fitting for the setting of the game.
We can get what the heck was I?
Nostalgia bait.
My mouth is not forming the words I wanted to. We could get Pavel to model his camcorder and put it in the game somewhere.
That'd be sick. We could have the PAX vlog running on the screen.
So yeah, there's that, and then other coming soon things. Of course, we'll have our like monthly blog post coming out in the next few days, as well as a build, which it might be this build, it might be another build.
It might be a little cleaned up version of this build.
Yeah.
Maybe a version of this build without, I mean, I don't know, would you want like the like fresh from PAX eye catcher and everything? When you die it says, "Are you finished playing?"
Yeah, we'll take that out.
Probably take that out. But yeah, I think that'll just about wrap it up. But if our viewer has any further questions about anything regarding PAX or about the game or literally anything.
Yeah, that shot that was just there, Corey, on the eye catcher. There's also a guard's foot clipping through the door.
Based. I recorded that in like I think I recorded all the footage for that in like 30 minutes, and then just threw it all together because it was right before what was it, the Strong Museum showcase.
Yeah. Thankfully, guards no longer will do that because they don't exist during combat.
Awesome to see how it's come and how it went with everyone at PAX. Yeah, I agree. It was very cool. Certified gamer moment. Pretty raw, if you ask me.
So many gamers.
A lot of gamers. Seeing that wave of gamers right at the beginning was terrifying. All right. Yeah, it was funny. It was like that pretty much every single day. It only got worse because like that was Thursday. Friday and Saturday it was like a horde. Like one of the PAX enforcers, when he was helping us set up, he was like, "Yeah, so 9 a.m. the media comes in. 10 a.m. is what I call the horde." And I'm like, "What?" And then I saw what he was talking about at 10 a.m. that day. But yeah, it was cool. Anyway, that will do it for the March developer stream. Thank you for tuning in / watching the VOD, and for bearing with us on this very admittedly ill-prepared chill stream.
Yeah, we'll have more stuff next month.
Yeah. We'll have definitely more time to focus on content that we can show here. All right. Catch you later.
Have a wonderful evening.
Next month.